you have. I feel in one way like I owe you guys an apology, but in some other ways I don't think I do. I mean, it was my choice to start this, but yesterday I dropped the ball. I say I dropped the ball, but in reality I'm feeling of now creatively completely burnt out. And what I mean by that, I just don't have any desire to play, to make music, which is weird for me. Yesterday was crazy. Dealing with, I've put the vlog up, which YouTube have been awkward with me as well about, but that's another story. Restricting my content in my last video when all I did was speak about the horrors of what had happened in Westminster on Wednesday. Yesterday I spent most of the day advising the company I work with on their social media, which basically took up my whole day. It was supposed to be my day off. Then I was dealing with my accountant about something. So, you know what I mean? I'm kind of looking for a bit of light relief today. But I do feel creatively empty at the moment. And that's not the first time it's happened, and it won't be the last time. It does feel a bit like resistance. I don't have a copy of the book to hand, but I have spoken about it before. But it's an excellent book by Stephen Pressfield. The reason I don't have a copy is I have it on my Kindle app, but I'll put a cover in now. And Stephen Pressfield talks about the concept of resistance, and resistance is real. And there's a number of artists, musicians who have spoken at length about this. Up here, there we go, there. I'm going to talk to you about Pressfield's book, Turning Pro, as well. I'm just swamped, as you can hear, even more emails thrown in, and I know it's totally normal, but I wanted to just say to you guys, you know, 156 days of continuous practice has been really good. And last night I lay in bed thinking, oh, shall I just go down and do 5 minutes of subtone exercise, because that's the way I've got to it. But I feel like I've burnt out, and I've felt that the last 20 days of practice I have not really done anything but blow down the instrument and do a few noodly things. I haven't got into deep practice, which is something I really want to get into and really get back to, really starting to get through that. But I haven't just had the headspace to do it, and you know, events. And like I said, I hoped that my 150th vlog would have all been about how I've learned to. I hope that my 150th vlog would have been all about what I've learned about vlogging, but I'll leave that for a few weeks' time till we get to the point where I've done a whole year of vlogging, and we'll see which episode we're at there, and hopefully circumstances won't get in the way and I'll be able to talk to you in more detail about that. But yeah, pretty much creatively spent at the moment. I'm glad in a way I don't have any gigs. I wonder if it's something to do with the fact I don't have my Mark 6 now, which is like my main tool for creativity. So what I'm going to do in a minute, I'm going to try and get through all my admin so I've got some headspace. One of the things that Dave Liebman talks about in his book, Developing a Personal Saxophone Sound, when you get to these, he doesn't advocate practicing every day. He advocates some intense practice, and it's things other teachers have said to me: go to art galleries, go to museums, go and see a play, kind of just do other things that aren't music. And especially one of the things I'm going to be doing today, and however long this creative block lasts for, is I've got the whole set of Debussy piano works, and I'm just going to put those on and I'm going to listen to those. Not jazz, no saxophone, just enjoying some music that's totally different. Right now I'm being asked to complete a risk assessment for an acoustic jazz trio gig in a venue I've never played before, when it literally is sax, bass and drums. I need to do the next lesson for the Somewhere Over the Rainbow for Cambridge Saxophone, which I'm going to do in about 10 minutes, but the red light is flashing on this battery, so I better get this done. Charlie had a Mother's Day assembly today, which Katie couldn't get to. Thankfully Katie's got a new job starting soon, but I had to video it for her, so I'm just doing the edit now, which also goes to grandparents. Very cute. What would you like to get Mummy for Mother's Day?
Oh, maybe we've already got flowers, Daddy.
You have?
Yeah. Pretty. And...
Have you got her a card yet?
No.
I'm just doing the edit now on Final Cut when it stops crashing on me, and I wanted to just say I'm not on a total downer today. I didn't want you to think that. It felt like a little bit. It's been tough going the last few weeks and the last few days, but you know, I'm still good. I just feel dry creatively. I need some way of reopening that creative input, and I'm hoping that I'll get it over the next few days. But I just wanted to share these things from Stephen Pressfield's book Turning Pro, which I keep hung up on the wall behind you normally, or behind me here, as I explained earlier on. And I just want to read them to you. The professional shows up every day. The professional stays on the job all day. The professional is committed over the long haul. For the professional, the stakes are high and real. Further, the professional is patient, seeks order, demystifies, and acts in the face of fear. The professional accepts no excuses. I need to highlight that one. The professional plays as it is laid and is prepared. They don't show off. They dedicate themselves to mastering technique, and they don't hesitate to ask for help. The professional does not take failure or success personally, and they don't identify with their own instrument. They endure adversity, they self-validate, they reinvent themselves, and they're recognised by other professionals. Lofty, whoops, on the piano, lofty goals, which I'm hoping to work towards. And thank you so much for those of you who are part of this community that we have on this YouTube channel. It's been amazing. If you're not already a subscriber, please do subscribe and become part of our community, because I might be the channel owner, but it's kind of all of us together, and the comments are often so encouraging, so thank you so much if you're willing to put a comment on there and sort of help things along. Maybe you have some great ideas of how to get out of the practice rut that I don't know about yet. I certainly enjoyed listening to that Debussy before, but again, kind of, you know, life just gets in the way. So quite frankly, I remember being a teenager and thinking, hoping for two things, both kind of quite odd. One was to be left on a desert island with my saxophone. The other was to be locked in a prison cell with my saxophone, because I realised that the only way I was ever going to get the practice done and really find what I was after was if every other distraction was taken away from me. And here we are years later, and I'm still with that, with a hell of a lot more distractions. So I need to get back on the wagon, as it were. I fully intend to tomorrow. I'm having another break today, although I have been playing during my teaching today, and I'm hoping to think that I've got some books on practice I'm hoping to indulge in, but I'm probably going to follow the advice of my best teacher, Branford Marsalis, which was just get back to playing pieces of music again, because quite often the problem is if you're just playing out of books or you're just running exercises all the time, you're not making music. And we call it, as I said the other day, it's playing music, isn't it? And I probably need to listen to my own vlogs sometime. Anyway, it's Friday evening. I need to go and watch Comic Relief. That's a show in the UK to raise money, but through comics, it's often quite a good laugh. I'm looking forward to the Love Actually sketches. I'm hoping Kate and the kids are going to come home soon. They've been out at a concert. And yeah, I'm hoping you guys will stick around, and I will see you again on Sunday.